football and business.
Summer
For the
doesn't.
rest of the time,
I'm
it literally
doing what's
started to
best
play
for me.
with my brain. I couldn't focus.
As a strength coach to the selects, the U14s and the varsity team, it was basic. This is linear periodization.
Yeah.
This is how, at the basic structure, this is how we set up, because in football we're one of the very few sports that we get a true 8 months.
Oh yeah.
Like at least at the
Sure,
amateur
I'm about
level,
to say,
we get a true 8 months.
About 6, 7.
Yeah, you guys are a little different, but as for amateurs, you get a true 8 months to do whatever you want.
Right.
You can really transform some stuff, but it can only happen if you know what you're doing. And these kids only see, well, I want to get stronger, so they see the bodybuilder lifts. Okay, now I'm 5x5, 4x below. Like, okay, cool.
There's a time for that.
100%.
But you can't just train like that.
100%.
And be an athlete.
And on top of that, the big thing I wanted to get across to them is deload weeks.
Yeah.
You can only put your body through so much stuff before it says, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, and then you start declining and
out of your CNS.
100%.
And then now you're plateauing.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you might actually start to decline.
Well, yeah, you start detraining. As soon as you start detraining, the hole you dig for yourself is 10 times harder to get out of than it is to get in.
Mm-hmm.
But with a lot of these kids, it's, well, I just got to keep working. It's like,
you have
yes and no. Like, you just don't understand what you're putting your body and your CNS through. You need to pull that back and just, you don't have to sit on the couch for like 7 days straight. There are times where it's okay. We need to, we can give you 2 lifts or 3 lifts in the week, but they're either going to be such and such or blah, blah, blah. Like, we're going to still have you moving.
Yeah.
But it won't be maybe so much CNS activation. Right. Maybe it'll be more of a tempo day or
there are so many
auxiliary
ways
day,
to get through a deload.
100%.
And then that's another thing that I want to talk about too, is just like the range between the ones who work too hard, and we've seen that, and the couch potatoes.
Yes.
The ones who sit their ass down for all day and then just come to training, they don't stress, they don't do anything as far as like activity. I don't know about you, but as a kid, I was outside. My daddy like, you bring your ass home when the street lights come on. He like, don't even come inside the house. I want you to be outside. Nowadays, I think it's from the iPads, video games, sitting down.
Oh yeah. No, I grew up on an acreage with a barn. Yeah. Like, there were trees to climb. Like, me and my sister were out doing stuff. Me and my dad were out doing stuff.
It's just like being outside, like just doing something active. And like nowadays, I'm like, hey, so what y'all do today? Oh, we just play Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm like, for how long? All weekend. I'm like, all weekend? You didn't go outside? You didn't just pick up a basketball?
No.
Like, and then you got the ones that like, we won't say any names, but we got guys who come to a DA, and we have to ask them what they lifted beforehand. Like what did you do beforehand? Because if we don't ask them, and then, we find out later down the road that they've been training through the roof here and somewhere else and over here. And I was like, whoa, I'm like, you can't mix your lifts in together. Like, we had a few kids, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He come in, he like, oh, I just lifted upper. I'm like, dude, we have upper tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you come in and you've already lifted something that you're about to do again?
Yeah.
And his mindset was like, oh, well, that's how I get stronger faster.
I'm grinding. It's like, okay.
I'm working.
Cool.
I'm like, I ain't mad at you, but you gotta do it better. You gotta do it smarter. And like I've been saying, you gotta have a smarter plan. And once you know, you must do better. Like, once you are aware of where you need to go, you need to take that on yourself, be accountable, and make your plan better. Don't just keep doing the same thing because your friend's doing it. Don't do the same things because, oh, well, this is all I want to do today. Mm-hmm. It has to be something where you are looking yourself in the mirror and say, okay, where am I and where do I want to be? Where am I and where do I want to be? And until that picture matches, you need to keep looking for the answer. You should always look for the answer. Hell, I look for it every single offseason.
Yep.
Come back, this hurts, that hurts, broken leg, torn this, torn that. How do I fix it and improve everything else on top of that? Why do I come back better than I left? Yeah. That will give you the longevity that every athlete is looking for.
So the thing with that too is like mentorship.
Yeah, that's huge.
And I was going to say, I know we're probably going to get into that.
Oh yeah,
I could probably sit here for
we told that
15, 20 minutes about just guys that I look up to, I still talk to, and stuff like that.
1 second. Now we're going to go into mentorship and mindset training.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with regards to mentorship, like, to me, find somebody who you trust or think has done it at the level you wanna do it at,
Right.
and ask them questions.
Yeah.
Or train with them.
Yeah.
Or do like I'll perfect example. When I was coaching selects in Mexico,
Mhm.
me and AG were sitting beside each
You
other.
gotta send me some pictures so we can put this like not B-roll. What is it when like you got the it just pop up
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
a little picture.
Yeah. So me and AG we're talking just technique, like
Yeah.
classic two DBs
Yeah,
just
yeah,
talking. No,
absolutely.
this, that, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
And at one point, because it would ended up being like a 45-minute conversation from the bus to the parking lot to the
I'm
hotel.
sure we had plenty of those conversations.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I went up to him and I was like, you can tell me to shut up.
Mhm.
Because you do this. Like, he's the DB coach for the Elks. Like,
Right.
I'm assuming at some point you don't want to talk about this.
Right.
It's like having somebody who's a masseuse for a living and
Yeah.
then be like, hey, you want to give me a massage? Like, oh, I did this all day.
Right.
Right. Like, you don't want to keep doing it. So I told him, like, hey, like, you can tell me to shut up. We can talk about this another time.
Right.
Right. And he's like, no, I love it. And it's like, thank God.
No, yeah.
And like, that's my guy. And
Yeah.
if I have any questions about the position or things I'm unsure about as a DB coach, I have people I can go out to, and
Yeah.
AG's one of them. Sammy Offro is one of them. There's probably a couple people that I'm forgetting right now, but I have people that I know, I trust,
Yeah.
and can give me feedback of, no, this is what it is. Same thing in the S&C realm.
Mhm.
Like when you were saying about your running form.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. Like I'll videotape myself, and I have probably 4 people. Hey, what do you think of this? And I send it out to them.
Yep.
Like, because again, they either molded me, helped me get to where I am,
Mhm.
or
Even if you just respect their opinion,
100%.
you know, like
And-
you're somebody that knows their shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what it is. Like, and that's what you have to find. And like, don't get me wrong, it's tough. But when you find that person, just keep going.
No,
Just
yeah.
keep hounding.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I say this all the time. I've been blessed to come into the presence of a bunch of mentors. Like,
Yeah.
I started when I was, I want to say my grade 10 year.
Mhm.
Yeah. So my freshman year, I was training with Gizmo. He's a CFL Hall of Fame punt returner.
That's amazing.
And he was like, he was running.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, you train people?
Shit,
I want to be
he
fast.
like he still got it.
Oh.
I seen him.
Yo.
Like in like December.
Oh yeah.
He go, what's up now? So I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
damn. I'm like, you looking like you about to bust out the fit.
Oh yeah. Giz, real one. But it was like, oh, you were regarded as one of the fastest players in CFL history,
Of course
and you
I'm
train
listening.
people.
Of course I'm
Sick.
listening.
Let's roll. Let's go. So I got into that, and then once Kamau came out here and started Playmaker U,
Yeah.
cool. You're a outstanding Canadian.
Mhm.
Oh, you're training
Oh, yeah.
people. Sick. Let's get that going, and then that opened doors for me, and that's how I started getting into the S&C, where it's just like, oh, if you did it at the level I want to get to, sick. I'm gonna do everything I can to just be around you, soak up all the knowledge, and then keep it going. And that's why I still coach,
100%.
because the people that I've come in contact with, I feel it's selfish to just harbor that knowledge, like, oh, it's mine.
Yeah,
like,
why
no,
would you?
I learned it from someone,
Yeah.
and I'm
Teach
gonna
the
pass
game.
that thing on down.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. And I think that's what make great coaches, because I still talk to, I would say, the majority of the people that I've trained with at some point. And like I just said, those are the people that I'll reach out to. Hey, does this lift make sense? Hey, does this sequencing make sense?
Mhm.
Hey, how's this? Like, coming off my ACL. Hey, how's this look? Blah,
Absolutely.
blah. Or coming off the hip that I had last year.
Yeah.
Hey, how does this look? Am I blah, blah, blah? And then you get the feedback.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank
No,
you.
yeah.
Right?
Like teaching them, well, our kids especially, to be humble enough to ask questions, I think has been something that like I've always harped on with them. Like, yo, listen, you got a question, ask.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to, if you're unsure, ask. I'm like, there's no secrets here. I'm like, one, you're paying for the service, but then two,
Yeah.
as a professional athlete and former youngster who at one point didn't know anything,
Mhm.
I asked questions. I was like, what is this? How do you get to this point? Like, I never forget, like, I'm at Notre Dame, my coaches are having a full-blown defensive staff meeting.
Yeah.
So, you know, something that you're supposed to wait around. I damn near knocked the door open. I didn't even knock, actually. I just opened the door. I was like, hey, coach, I got a question.
Mhm.
They was like, look at me like this. My DC was like, I like this kid.
Yeah.
He was like, get on the board. What you want to know now? I'm like, we in cover 4.
Yep.
This happens. am I driving here or here? He's like, you gonna drive here?
Yeah.
I walked out the room. And he was just like, he told me afterwards, he's like, I respect you for that because you want to know so bad how to get to a higher level. And I'm like, as a athlete, that should be your goal.
Yeah.
Your goal should be to get to the next level. Like, there shouldn't be a point where you're like, all right, I'm good enough, guys. I made it. Like, I never had that mindset, and I've been in rooms with guys who are now who are still playing in the Pro Football League.
Yep.
And I've been out of college for 9 years now. Like, guys are still balling who I was in rooms with, and they had the same mindset as me. And I have that mindset. I come in like, you know, I know the game now, but still I come in like, coach, like, you know, how you want to play this situation? Like, how do you want to get to this point, And the same thing with weight room or strength training. Like, if I see a guy, I'm like, okay, he knows what he's doing. Well, even you, I'll be like, Rees, how's my form?
Yep.
How's it looking today?
Yep.
Look good, don't look good. And just to have that mindset is really the difference in being good to great.
Yeah, like, and to me, the bad thing about all this is knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
But now there's an influx of knowledge.
Yeah, everybody knows something.
Everybody knows something, or everybody's a guru on how we're gonna do this, or how to bulletproof this, or how to get faster with these 3 exercises, or blah, blah, blah. Like,
and that's my thing. It's like they'll break it down to a few exercises.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not the game.
No.
That's not the game at all.
No.
Now, I ain't saying it don't work. Like, I've seen stuff and I've implemented and I've tried it for sure, but it was never just one thing. It was a plan.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
I had to make sure that whatever I was implementing in my plan, it made sense with the rest of the plan.
Yep.
And then from there, to have a plan, you got to have a goal.
Yep.
A lot of kids, I'm like, if the goal is just to get stronger, or the goal is just to get faster, you're going to miss a piece of the puzzle. Your goal should be to be stronger, faster, smarter.
Yeah.
Stronger, faster, smarter. Maybe in that order.
Yeah.
Because you need to have speed.
Yep.
You got to have a certain amount of strength for your position. And you need to know the game.
Yeah. Yep. Like, that's the big one. And that's where I try to be, there's a word I'm looking for, but that's where
Flexible?
I try to excel. Where it's, I'm going to teach you this, and I'm going to teach you when we're going to use it, how we're going to do it, why we're doing this.
Yep.
Everything that you need behind this, either exercise, drill. We're not just doing random stuff.
Yeah, no.
Hey, if we're doing this drill, this is when we're going to use this technique.
Right.
This is when we're going to have to fire up this blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
There is a rhyme and a reason to everything that's happening, and I need the kids to know. Like, I make the joke all the time. If I just keep telling you everything, I'm literally just going to work myself out of a job. Right? Like, because at one point, it's just going to be,
oh, I know what to do.
100%.
See you later. I'm going to say, listen, toodles.
Yep.
I wish you the best.
Yep.
Thanks so much, guys, for joining us on our podcast episode today. And we'll see you guys next time.